Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Weirdest Hills. Alright, take two.
Weirdest is a big claim.
Yeah.
They're just weird.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Weird Hills to Die On podcast. I am your host, Random Rawness, with my co-host, Sandman Jones.
Yo.
And Chill Cosby.
Yes, sir.
And today is the day before the Super Bowl, and today we are talking...
Baseball.
Baseball. All right.
Baseball.
Yeah. All right,
Baseball.
What's your weird hill to die on with baseball?
Alright, so... Y'all should have let Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame.
That's a fact.
Y'all snubbed him, and without him, the Hall of Fame lacks a validity, a legitness without Mr. Barry Bonds.
Okay. What do you think about those steroids, though?
Can I get some? Do you know a guy? I've been trying to bulk up for some time now. I got some shirts I'm trying to fill out.
It's got his.
Do you have a guy?
I'd say get like a week-long membership or like a trial membership at different gyms around the city.
That's
Go
right.
to each of them and find the shadiest person you can find.
That's a fact.
They're going to be wearing like a hoodie with the hood up while working out, maybe hanging out in the corner.
Right.
That's the person that you get.
Whoever's working out in jeans, bro. You see somebody working out in jeans and construction boots? Fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
That guy has the shit.
Yeah, that's the person that can hook you up.
Straight from Mexico. I always wanted to do steroids. But I'm afraid of those after effects.
You mean you don't want to grow boobs?
Yeah, and
No.
I don't want to be in the Hall of Fame, so that's why.
That's too much attention.
Too much attention, bro. I'm not an attention whore, as I light my cigar and drink my big beer
While we're on podcast.
At my gym, there was one guy. He was so buff that it was clear he was on steroids.
Okay.
And the way it was easy to tell, because he had massive back knee.
Ooh.
Back acne.
Oh, is that a thing with steroids?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I learned
So
something.
that testosterone, because you know when you go through puberty and you start getting estrogen because your testosterone levels rise and stuff.
Right.
All that testosterone made him go through puberty all over again.
You ever seen someone?
Damn, that's rough.
You ever seen
That's
someone
the price to
with like go on steroids and then get off of them? How they look?
Yeah.
Like their muscles get all wobbly in the skin and like kind of like it's like the muscle is loosened from the actual bone. Like it flops around. So you got to continue to take those steroids for the rest of your life, basically, if you want to be a cool guy. You know?
Yeah. And then sometimes people get, I don't remember the fucking name, but there's like a thing that can happen to the muscle where it's like, you remember that episode of Spongebob where he has like muscles on his muscles? Like that can happen, and it looks gross as fuck.
Yeah.
It looks really weird.
Mm-hmm. I had a dude, I worked with a dude exactly like that. He was in the Army or the Marines, and he had those like bumps everywhere. He blamed it on, he said it was something like radioactive things that he was like dealing with, and I was like,
Spider-Man?
yeah.
I mean, where's the superpowers?
His superpowers was delivering mail fast as fuck. No, but he was definitely jacked as fuck. Smart dude, but he just had those weird bumps, like muscles on top of muscles, like you were saying. I think that people should be able to take steroids in most sports. I'm gonna say most sports. Not all of them, but baseball is definitely one of those sports.
Because everyone loves a good home run. The
That's all
more
you need.
steroids, the more home runs.
Right.
That's all it's about.
I was watching the Olympics, right? So there was this little Russian chick. She was like maybe 14 to 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She got banned, or they were investigating her because of, I forget, her cough medicine came back with steroids in it or something.
Damn.
You know,
You said this is Olympics?
Yeah, this was today.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
And you know, it's the winter time, Winter Olympics. It's cold. Their eyes are from Russia. We got 5 pandemics going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And her cough medicine had steroids in it, and that's what got her disqualified.
Damn.
That's really. Oh well, yeah.
Mixing steroids and lean, it's dangerous.
If she's taking cough medicine, she's also prescribed steroids to suppress your lung capacity. She might have had like a cough or something like that, and they're taking it real serious in China. There's a thing actually that's going on out there where if you buy, any type of like medicine for a cold or a flu or something like that, you get a ping on your phone immediately that says go home and don't step out until you're proven negative on your COVID test, which is wild as shit. Cool, but wild as shit because it's all connected, you know?
Well, China also has some pretty intense monitoring systems of their citizens.
Seriously, right?
Bro, they said that all the Olympic athletes have to have burner phones.
Wow.
So that China won't spy and hack their shit.
God damn.
Burner phone from like The Wire. Flip.
I just started The Wire for the first time. I'm watching it.
Oh my god!
It's so fucking
bruh,
good.
You are in for a trip.
Yo, I'm
in for a trip.
I'm excited.
Season 2, but the rest of it, woo!
Just season 2?
Season 2 is the only one that sucks.
Oh shit! I have HBO Max. I can watch it now.
You can watch it
now.
now.
Where do you think I've been watching it? HBO Max.
Oh, okay, this makes sense. Yeah, dude. A lot of my friends, like back home, they all love The Wire. And it was tough for me to watch while I was teaching because it just hit a little too close to home with like the shit I had to like help kids deal with at work and stuff. But now that I'm not teaching anymore, also it's a global pandemic, so fuck it. Like the Wire might end at any point. Might as well watch The Wire.
It's time to binge, bro.
The Wire is the 3rd greatest drug drama. 4th greatest drug drama in American history. In American television. Alright, so we're going to break it down.
Alright, number 1's got to be Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, bro. No way.
It was.
Don't tell me True Blood.
No. Actually, Breaking Bad is now number 2.
Okay.
Alright. So we'll do the whole 50 Cent Power series. So that's Power Book 2, Raising Kanan, and the BMF series, which takes place in Detroit.
I didn't know this was about drugs, Power.
Yeah.
I thought it was about, like, sports or something.
Nah.
I might be confusing two things.
Breaking Bad, number 2. We'll go to Wire, number 3. And we'll go Snowfall, number 4. Snowfall.
What is Snowfall? I don't know about this shit.
So fucking good.
Snowfall would have been number 1, but John Singleton died, and after he died, it just kind of went downhill. But they didn't stop the show, and it's got a new season going. You see it?
I love the new season.
No, just the show.
Yeah. So what? Long story short, what it's about is the West Coast. How they dropped crack and weapons into the West Coast of California.
The CIA.
The CIA, right.
To go to war and fund that war in Nicaragua with the Nicaraguan Contra.
This is a Nicaraguan right here.
Right.
Thanks for the CIA for...
Yo, this is good-ass cigars. Might have destroyed a bunch of communities, but like, now we can smoke a good cigar.
I'm enjoying myself. That's the point.
So yeah, the CIA was selling drugs in the hood.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what we want this episode to be about.
Bro, this episode's about whatever we want it to be about. This started with steroids in the MLB.
Yeah.
Like, I think we're a little bit away from that now.
2 minutes in.
Yeah, a whole 2 minutes in, we're gone.
Okay, so we'll go track. We'll go back to the 4 greatest. What
crime dramas in television.
You said Power,
Breaking Bad, Wire, Snowfall.
Wire was better than Snowfall. I'm gonna have.
Well, just because Snowfall's not done yet.
Yeah,
it is hard to judge at that point. Man, so many TV shows fuck up the ending.
You're right. They never stick the landing.
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta stick the landing.
I'm actually showing my girl Sopranos right now, and
they did stick the landing.
That's one that I heard. I never actually finished it, and now I'm going back to. So we're watching it together. But I'm not...
Stop after season 3.
That's it.
Season 3, stop.
Yeah.
Don't go after season 3.
It's just nice to reminisce because they have like a lot of Jersey references.
That was the same advice somebody gave me about the show Weeds. Y'all remember that show Weeds? About the soccer mom that was from Weeds?
Yeah. Never got into it, but I know.
I know about it.
Great show. Just stop after season 3. Season 3, that's it. Don't go no further. Stop.
3 is a lucky number.
So, someone told me to stop Dexter after season 4.
Yeah,
I wish I had listened.
Right.
I wish I had listened. Bro, it was the worst ending I've ever seen in television. Here's the thing. If they had ended it one scene earlier, it would have been like meh, but it wouldn't have been what the fuck were y'all thinking? But they had to add one more scene.
Right.
And it just undermined the entire thing. Because like think about like Breaking Bad, right? You get this character who he's not morally gray. Right. This dude is doing some evil ass shit.
Right.
Dexter is kind of the same way. Like, yeah, he's only killing other serial killers and like rapists and shit like that. But he's still a serial killer. Mm-hmm. Like, you want to see him come down. Right. You want to see something happen to him that brings him to justice in some way, shape, or form. So they just make him a lumberjack at the end.
Two things.
He's like, a happy life as a lumberjack.
Two things. One, did you see the new series, Dexter?
I have not watched it yet. How is it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
Apparently. Right, and go ahead. Second one. So you wanted to see Dexter fall at the end, like
kind of.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to see him. Honestly, I feel like the only way that could end is with him dying.
He's a good guy.
Like maybe lethal injection. Yeah. Maybe maybe someone close to him kills him after learning about all this shit. Mm-hmm. Like maybe someone you remember season 2 they had Dokes?
Yeah.
Dude, great character.
That was the best storyline of the whole series.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that made that so compelling was Dexter would always get so close to getting caught, but then get away.
Right.
And that little cat and mouse, and that was the compelling.
And though something I loved about it was Dokes didn't have any evidence; he just knew.
He just knew.
He just had this sense. There's something fucked up with this guy. Yeah, man.
That's Hank had that gut feeling.
Well, Hank didn't know because Hank he was right next to you the whole time.
Hank
had no clue.
And he's so used to Walt being this meek little guy who's not gonna be doing any shit like that. But so he was blind to it until this moment where he's just like, oh shit.
Did you guys see El Camino, the Breaking Bad movie?
Yes.
Yo, I need to watch it. It's been on my watch list for a long time. It's one of those that I keep saving for a rainy day, but then a rainy day comes around and I'm like, I'm gonna play video games.
Well, you don't want to see it end either. That's the thing.
Dude. No, this is a problem I have with a lot of video games. Actually, is I'll get all the way to the end and then don't finish it because if I don't finish it, then I'm still playing it and it's still a mystery.
Right? Exactly.
But sometimes a game is so good, I'm just like, okay. I know I took a month break and I'm at the very end, but I owe it to this game because I love it enough. Yeah. I'm gonna finish this shit.
Yeah, you save it for a rainy day. That's what you do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I have a couple games with that right now. Yeah. One that's been on the back burner for a couple of years. Have y'all ever played the South Park games?
Yeah. Oh my god, the old Nintendo.
The
64 ones?
Yeah, dude. I'm on I'm at the very end. I think I'm on the final fight of the Fractured Butthole.
Right.
And I need to go back to it. I need to finish it.
You know what I know of the great South Park game? It was for PlayStation 1. And it was like South Park Racing, South Park Mario Kart.
Okay.
And so, Mario Kart, you throw weapons. And
yeah.
So all the South Park characters are drivers, and they have all these weapons. And I remember one of the weapons was Mr. Hanky.
I knew you.
I
remember that
screen.
Yeah. I remember that.
Dude, that game sounds dope.
Did you see the episodes, the before COVID, the pre-COVID?
Dude, I need to watch it. I need to watch it.
Me and Kelly watched it. It was fucking hilarious.
Dude, so from what I understand, Cartman converted to Judaism.
Right. 100%.
I need to check that out.
Hardcore, rope around his chest.
Dude, I saw a screenshot. He has the... I used to know the name for that back when I used to go to Hebrew school.
Yeah.
I don't anymore. It's been
that
15 years? Yeah.
That brings up the conversation. These adult cartoons are going on for too long and need to end. The Simpsons stop.
Well, so I think the two that I would say that I would agree with that with, The Simpsons and Family Guy.
South Park?
I don't know. I feel like South Park, they keep doing new shit. I haven't watched the newest stuff, but it's so much about the social commentary.
Yeah.
Y'all stuck the landing, and the world isn't as funny in Joe Biden's America than it was Donald Trump's America.
True.
Yeah. Donald Trump's America was a great place to stop because it's so fucking hectic.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's America, not that funny.
But
I don't mean to cut you off real quick. I didn't want to say this. They just greenlit the revival of Futurama.
Yo, I heard about that.
No Bender. No Bender.
No.
John Maggio, the guy from The Simpsons and everything, who voices Bender and a lot of other different characters, doesn't want to do it.
So why are they doing it then? Bender is the heart and soul of the show.
Bender is like the Matrix said. The studio's gonna do it with or without you, man. So they're already recasting Bender.
Bender and Fry are buddies. That's the
this also kind of ties back to we were talking about all these TV shows with terrible endings. Mm-hmm. that's usually because the studio's like, no, we need to keep making money off this.
Oh man!
But Futurama actually had a great ending.
It did, dude. That shit made me cry a little bit.
I never cried a little bit, right?
Yeah. No, I didn't even know it had an ending. To be honest,
dude, they gave it an ending. It had like this whole time travel thing, kind of resolved shit with Fry and Leela.
Right.
Like it was really good.
They closed up all the ending points,
and that's hard to do with a show that goes on that long.
Yeah.
Especially a show that doesn't take itself seriously, including when it comes to like continuity and stuff. Because
I gotta be honest,
it's too goofy.
Did Futurama come off to you as not taking itself seriously? Because maybe it's me, because I took it very serious.
No, they had a suicide machine that you put a quarter in, step in, and offer
and Bender still puts it on his little.
And not only that, but that machine played as big as a part in the first episode as it did the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did come back into play.
Way.
It would come back into play sporadically.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And characters would come back. Like, there was one episode where Fry died, and at his funeral was every woman from the past episode that he slept with in the future. And I was like, oh, I remember that bitch, the Snoo episode.
I think that's gotta be like the most referenced part of Futurama, right?
That was great.
Like, you see this online all the time. If there's a really muscular woman who's also hot, who's just in anything, people just can be like, Snoo,
yeah.
Like, that shit gets referenced so often.
Oh, that was great.
And you want to know it was a sad episode of Futurama?
What's that?
When Bender found out that Hermes was his father.
Hermes is the crab?
Hermes is the black Jamaican guy.
He's his father?
Yeah.
Well, he built him or something?
That's right. I do remember that. Was that the one where he finds out he was made in Mexico and it turns out Hermes requisitioned it or some shit like that?
And Bender was defective and was supposed to be put down as a baby.
Yeah.
And Hermes had that connection with him where he was so cute where
I do remember this.
He burnt down the Carter, which pretty much means he burnt down the whole thing in order to save baby Bender.
Right.
And he kept it a secret from Bender, even to like Bender still didn't find out. It was heart wrenching, you guys.
Yeah.
Cheers to my man Hermes.
Cheers to him.
Phil Lamar, Phil Lamar, you a legend. You guys know Phil Lamar? Famous voice actor.
No.
The voice of Static Shock, the Green Lantern.
Yo, he voiced Static Shock.
Damn,
bro.
He voiced Static Shock.
Can we watch Static Shock sometime? I'm just gonna throw this out there. I want to watch some Static Shock.
Bro, I went back and rewatched the whole series. It still holds up.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
It still holds up.
You know what I just saw on HBO? Samurai Jack. I was like,
he was the voice of Samurai Jack as well.
Shit. Yo, this man is a legend.
This guy's a legend.
He's a fucking legend. He's on Mad TV. You know, Phil Lamar, if you're listening, I'm your biggest fan. Shout out to you.
But on that note, though, honestly, I don't think. Oh shit! I just asked.
You're good, man. That's what vacuum cleaner. I could use some more.
Right.
We'll wrap this episode up and then go get some.
The thing was that I don't think that they should discontinue some of the cartoons because like South Park is never gonna die as long as we keep being foolish in this country and in the world. There's always something to make fun of, and the Donald Trump thing, I get that. Like they could have cut it at that, but if you remember, they weren't always political with South Park. Early on, they weren't. It was making fun of Rosie O'Donnell and
it was poop jokes. Half the time,
it was just like, oh look, Tom Hanks fucked up this week. Let's create like 30 minutes worth of Tom Hanks jokes.
Have y'all ever seen that documentary 2 Weeks to Air?
Yes.
Or no, I think it's just
6 days.
Yeah, 6 days to air. Thank you.
Every South Park episode is only made in 6 days, and you can't go back and redo it.
Genius. They're geniuses, dude.
So I remember watching it, and it was like, whatever they write down first, that's what they go with.
That's genius.
They don't go back. They don't rewrite. They don't. Oh, let's change this.
My thing
their first idea is the idea that makes it to screen.
As regulated as cable TV is, I'm so surprised that they're still running on Comedy Central. Because a lot of my favorite comedians can't even get on Comedy Central because they're like, nah, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't do this. You got to take out half of these curse words. South Park is just like they're rolling in with the big balls, and they're like, I'm just gonna do whatever.
I have a theory on this. I think it's the same reason that the Simpsons always talk shit about Fox, even though Fox is on the network. It's because that's their biggest moneymaker.
Yeah,
like they know that. Yeah, exactly. Comedy Central needs South Park. Fox needs the Simpsons.
They're the Rogan of Comedy Central.
Yeah, man.
I remember. So you guys ever watch the Boondocks?
Oh, I love the Boondocks, man.
Yeah. So Aaron Magruder, I remember hearing an interview. It was like some kind of documentary talking about Boondocks, where he was like, it was South Park with their crass humor and toilet humor and their cousin that blew the door open for the Chappelle Show to be able to do that. And they the ones that kind of, and Chappelle Show was like the first show that came on cable that really just said the N-word freely.
Right.
And that kind of blew the door open, and that opened the door for the Boondocks to be able. Boondocks, the first cartoon I know that ever the first cartoon that just be they were every single time.
Uncle Ruckus and all that. Yeah. That was a crazy show. I never would have imagined they would.
But they wouldn't have been there had not been for Chappelle. Chappelle wouldn't have been there had not been for South Park. Right. South Park had not been there had it not been.
So this is the OG. South Park has got to be.
Well, Simpsons started it. They did it first.
Yeah, Simpsons is weird because people really hate the Simpsons, and I'm like, it's clever.
Well, no. Here's the thing. I'm a huge Simpsons fan.
Me too.
Seasons 4 through 12, some of the best television ever made. Mm-hmm. Seasons 4 through 12 are so fucking good, and even within that, they did like all the best plot lines, right? Like that's if you look at shit that Family Guy copied from The Simpsons, seasons 4 through 12. You look at everything in that South Park episode called Simpsons Did It, seasons 4 through 12. Like that is the gold mine.
Okay.
And they were supposed to stop it after the movie. But as far as I understand, Fox was like, bro, we need money. We'll keep paying you.
That
we need money though.
Hella mid.
It was. But as a kid who just loved The Simpsons, I enjoyed it.
This is
coming back to it now. Yeah, it's alright.
I remember leaving the movie and saying, I've seen episodes better than that movie.
Ooh,
oh yeah. No, for sure.
That reminds me of. It's so off subject, but like Ultra in Miami. You ever heard of that? The festival in Miami?
Yeah, the Ultra Festival.
Yeah. That one year it got wild as fuck, where they were like, cocaine on naked bodies and people getting tossed around.
That's really all subject.
It was. But like kind of tying back into that, they cut it off. They were like, you know what? No more Ultra in Miami. The next year they didn't do Ultra in Miami, and they were like, bro, we got no money. We have no revenue for this fucking state, for this town. Like,
so then they had
to bring it back. Yeah, they had to bring it back.
In capitalist America, you got to do some really fucked up shit for people to stop making money.
Right.
So, like the only one I can think of recently was R. Kelly, right?
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's over.
Yeah, human trafficking. Like, that's where corporate America draws the line. But Drake sexually grooming Millie Bobby Brown and shit like that. No, we still make money off Drake. Come on,
come on.
Let's keep on.
Come on, guys. He's
Joe Rogan bringing it back to that shit. Still making money off it. He can say all the racist shit he wants. Yeah. Corporate America is like, yo, but he's bringing in the green.
So let me ask you about this weird hill to die on it. Ladies and gentlemen, for fans out there, this is really about the ones get us canceled.
Getting canceled episode 1. Yo, let's get it.
Let's go.
Our resident white guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you miss Apu?
Alright. I have a take on Apu.
Break this down for me.
So basically, this comes from the whole thing that we're seeing in all this, basically across the board in entertainment, where if you're going to have a character representing a population, you should be paying someone from that population to do that. Going way back to probably the most problematic example of it, way back when they used to have actors in blackface because they weren't going to hire a black guy for it, right? Mm-hmm. So this is coming to the forefront now, and for The Simpsons, they were like, oh man, well, we have Apu, and he's in a job that's kind of stereotypical for this, and we have a white guy doing an Indian voice, and they're like, oh well, can't figure out any solutions, better cancel it. Mm-hmm. Here's what you fucking do. Bring in an Indian guy to do his voice. Okay. Pay that man. Or, man, because I don't think you can get a woman to do Apu's voice. You could try. Right. I mean, shit, SpongeBob was a girl.
Can I interject for a second?
Yeah.
What was I get it. Apu's job being the Quickie Mart owner is a stereotype. Thank you. Come again. We all know that stereotype. Mm-hmm. What was so hard about doing an episode where Apu was like, well, back in India, I used to be a doctor. I'm gonna go back to school and get my PhD and become Apu's doctor.
That's what they could have done. They could have done that easily.
Get Apu a new job. And change the voice. That's it.
Yeah, get Apu a new job, change the voice. You don't even need to draw attention to it, but because it's a cartoon, you could. It's like, oh, he had like throat surgery. Oh, now he talks different or some shit. There's so many ways to do that without just removing the character, because you know what that does? That also removes representation for Indian and Indian Americans in the show.
Who saw themselves in there. Like, there are no more Indians in Springfield at all. Yeah. There's still 2 black guys in Springfield. Yeah. There's 1 Mexican guy.
There's only 1. That's right. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one.
And then there's all these white/yellow people.
One more curveball though. That
we only got Carl and Dr. Hibbert.
I've heard of a lot of comedians going in for like these either voiceover jobs or acting jobs where they'll go in, they'll practice their lines, they'll do the thing. You know, let's say it's like an Indian dude doing a voiceover of an Indian character. And they'll do it in their way, and the guy sitting behind the desk will say, okay, that was nice and all, but could you just be a little more Indian? And they're like, how can I do more Indian for you? If you so-called know like an Indian person, how would I be able? So they cancel out. They're like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I'm not gonna be, that's asking a black dude to be Bojangles. It's like, come on, man. I'm just being natural.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it's because it's coming from a white lens, right? They're like, oh, we want this to fit more with what white people are gonna think an Indian person sounds like, or we want it to fit more with what white people think a black guy is gonna sound like. So instead of just letting it come out naturally, because like, all right, I'm just gonna get on my like Rachel Justice soapbox, but like when you're white, you get to view other races as like all the same, right? Like. So all black people talk the same. All Indian people talk the same. All Asian people talk the same. Yada yada yada. So when someone comes on and doesn't fit that mold, and they don't get to make this group a monolith, they don't get to say, "Oh, you're all the same." Then like, wait, hold on, no, you need to talk more black.
Right. And so that might discourage somebody in saying like, well, you know what? I guess I'm not black enough. Or I'm not even white enough, because they could be an Italian dude from Harlem, and he's talking with an accent and a lot of and all that kind of stuff, and they're just like, hey man, can you just tone it down and go more Wall Street with this? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck you, I'm just being me. Like, if you don't want me for the role, I guess you're gonna go through filtering a lot of people to get who exactly you want. And what if exactly who they want is a black guy playing the white guy character on a cartoon? Now you just wound up full circle in like I guess this is what we're gonna. I'm not saying that this is what they do or anything, because I never worked this field before, but it could be something like that where they just like they just take who they can. Like you said, SpongeBob was a woman. How did they come to that?
So was Timmy Turner. Well, I think for those, like it's a kid cartoon, right?
Yeah.
So they're doing a funny voice. Timmy Turner's also a kid. He's a kid, so he has like a high voice. So you can get a woman to do that, no problem. But for an adult, it's trickier.
I just want to correct you guys. SpongeBob was actually voiced by a guy named Tom Kenny.
Wait, is he now?
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
There are a lot of male cartoon characters that are voiced by women.
Timmy Turner, like you
Chucky
said.
Finster being one.
Bart Simpson.
Bart Simpson.
That's what I was thinking of. It's a yellow character.
Yeah.
That's my excuse for fucking that
yellow characters. That's hilarious, man.
You guys like Rick and Morty?
It's alright.
There's so many.
I loved season 1, and then after that I don't know. It just wasn't nearly as good. The episode with what was it? Stephen Colbert in it. Mm-hmm. That one was good. That one was like an original idea that they didn't use in season 1.
Yeah, the Central Sauce episode.
Yeah. Well, then the thing is, after season 2 though, I stopped watching it because that's when I used to teach middle school. And they would always wear Rick and Morty T-shirts and talk about Rick and Morty. I'm just like, all right, fuck this, I'm over it.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened with me.
Is genius. It's so fucking meta.
It is.
Shout out to Dan Harmon, Community, Greendale Human Beings over here.
I think I saw almost every episode, and I came out like it was all right. But I don't know if that was the influence of, once again, like you said, like everyone just wearing the T-shirts and having like cell phone cases with Rick and Morty. I was like, this is enough.
So speak on the cultural impact of the show.
Talk about it.
Is it not the biggest thing of the decade?
To me, it was like one step above
that and Game of Thrones.
Robot Chicken, I was like, this is
Robot Chicken was hilarious.
Yo, I loved Robot Chicken. I could only do it in small doses. And like after a certain point, they're like, I need a break from this shit.
Robot Chicken only airs in small doses. It's a 15-minute runtime.
Yeah, it really killed me. I was just like, I can only watch an episode or two. You know what? Damn, now we're really jumping. What cool. Got me?
We'll make like 5 episodes out of
it. What got me on that kind of thing was at the time I was watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That was my.
Aqua Teen.
Oh, that I love. The high schooler, old schooler. That was the like the peak. So if it was between Robot Chicken, airing 15 minutes just for me to see Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I would just. I would.
Me while I get the money, you see. Me while I get the honeys, G.
Yo, and they were also on fucking Danger Doom. One of my favorite hip hop albums of all time.
That album was so influential in my high school years. That Danger Doom album.
That was a great one, man.
Danger Doom album is what united white boys and black boys on my school. It's like, really? We had, because all the white boys were like super, super emo. Yeah. All the black dudes were black dudes.
Right.
But we all had Danger Doom in common.
Full time.
We all like Danger Doom, boy. Yeah. I don't know what Against Me is, but I remember white people being really into whatever this group is called.
What is that?
Against Me? You ever?
I never heard of this.
I was into other like emo rock groups and shit when I was in high school, or middle and high school.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Not Against Me.
Against Me.
I wasn't really about it. What is Against Me?
It's some kind of emo rock. All of those kids and all the black kids, Danger Doom brought us all together.
Hot Topic brought us all together, bro. That's Hot Topic was where it was at.
Black people weren't into Hot Topic just yet. Hot Topic, y'all gotta understand, Hot Topic was weird to us.
I was in Hot Topic because I was like, yo, they got Invaders Impact patches and Ren and Stimpy stickers. I'm with it.
There used to be a time when only the school shooter would shop at Hot Topic.
That was a short.
That was a period. Now they shop everywhere.
He's the school shooter.
Now they shop at H&M, everything, Against All Odds, whatever. That's hilarious. No, I don't know, man.
Before they started adding anime and before Hot Topic started bringing Dragon Ball Z in, that's where the school shooters were. And the freaky bitches that liked Edward Scissorhands and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Tim Burton fans.
Those were some freaky bitches.
Tim Burton created
I feel like at this point all Tim Burton movies are just like the same thing rehashed.
Oh yeah.
Just get Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah. Just like make it weird.
It's a light acid.
Dude, you're microdosing acid. Just going on a weird journey.
I just want to shout out Helena Bonham Carter, man. You did your thing, and Sweeney Todd. I love you, man.
Yo, the role I know her from, because like I grew up with the Harry Potter shit.
Okay. Yeah.
That was like the hot shit when I was a kid.
Right.
Was her role as Bellatrix Lestrange. Or Lestrange or whatever.
Where's that from?
Yo, she was basically like she was like Voldemort's number 2.
Oh,
basically.
Okay.
Like not technically, but basically.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Do you like the Harry Potter prequels, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
I haven't bothered. Like I saw a little bit of one on TV, but the thing is, a lot of people, like, within 1 or 2 years of me, huge Harry Potter fans. I love Harry Potter tattoos, shit like that. I liked Harry Potter growing up. I still think it's cool. I played the Harry Potter PC video games. Those were the shit. People don't talk about those. Those were the shit. But, I mean, at this point, I'm over it. Like, the original 7 was perfect for what it needed to be. It was iconic for its time. It made J.K. Rowling the first like millionaire or billionaire author. One of the two.
It's more than
it's a factor of 1,000. But like it was one of the two.
Right.
She was the first though. But like
nice.
At this point, it's just a cash grab. right? They're just trying to make money off it. And granted, there are people who want that, right? Like, there's a lot of folks who are mega Harry Potter nerds. They want more of it.
Right.
And maybe they enjoy it, but, like, there's been some shit that I know was received really badly. Like, I think it was, like, a play, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Wasn't written by J.K. Rowling. Apparently, like, made Harry Potter a completely different character in terms of, like, who he was and his values. So, I don't know. At this point, they're just trying to figure out a new way to make money off it.
Okay.
And they may have found it. These Fantastic Beasts movies, they keep making more, right?
I'll tell you what's still keeping Harry Potter running is Universal Studios.
Oh yeah, that amusement park.
I went to that amusement park a couple of years ago, and I was like, yeah, like there was people in cloaks and scarves.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's talking about Flipendo.
Dude, I definitely went as Harry Potter one day, like one Halloween. I think I was 8 or some shit.
Okay.
Went as Harry Potter, get a little Sharpie, draw a little lightning bolt on my forehead, slightly to the right. And that's it,
right? Exactly.
It was easy.
It's such a dope series, but it's like even if they don't produce anything else, I think there's still gonna be fans out there. Like people are still gonna.
It's like Harry Potter's is what is to a generation of kids what Star Wars is to a different generation of kids.
And to the current generation, it's Avengers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I remember when I was a teacher and Infinity War came out, or Endgame came out. And, like, kids would come into class, like, shouting the big spoiler of what happens at the end, the big twist. And, like, I was just getting flashbacks to, like, people driving in front of bookstores, because people used to line up to get the new Harry Potter book. People driving past it shouting, Dumbledore dies!
So
dickhead.
That was the beginning of spoiler culture, though.
Alright, final question.
What's up?
Thanos, Voldemort, and Darth Vader get into a triple threat match. Who wins?
Thanos.
What about
he can manipulate reality.
Honestly?
Voldemort.
Who is it?
Thanos, Voldemort, and Darth Vader get into a fight.
I haven't seen the Avengers like that to judge on the Thanos thing. I just know about rings, snapping a finger. That's all I know about it, really. Oh, I heard it was pretty intense.
It was pretty intense.
So Reggie, I have a question that helps, that I need to know to answer this. Is this Thanos before he got the Infinity Rings, or is it him with all of them?
You know
what? Infinity
what?
Stones.
Dealer's choice.
Also, I need you to break down what exactly did Voldemort do that was so like.
Well, that's the prequels. About Voldemort's rise to fame.
Well, okay, they covered that, huh?
Well,
that's interesting at least.
I guess that's just a topic for a different time. Well, that will be it for tonight's episode.
We had a lot of weird hills to die on in this one.
There's a lot of ones,
right?
We just started with MLB, ended with Voldemort.
I just want to shout out to our sponsors. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Dope Soap.
Hey.
All the men want to get fresh and clean. Go to dopesoap.com.
Okay.
Use promo code WearHills to get 50% off. And by the Funk City Chronicles.
Hey. By Sandman
Jones and I was gonna read the rest, but
don't read the whole back of the book. But don't do it. It's about science fiction breakdance battles. That's all you need to know.
And let us know in the comments what weird hill do you die on.
Ooh, I would love to get some audience opinions for episodes.
And there we go.
Hey, cheers, y'all.
Episode.